Ooh. We're live.
Hi.
We've got another guest, you know?
Yes.
Oh,
Vote him.
love that. Okay, let's wait a little bit. I think I know how to put on the timer, but we'll see.
Okay, Bisma is there, she said. I think.
Oh yeah. It's just scroll down. Sorry.
Good.
Hi.
We're all here. So, shall we say what we're reading? I feel like that's gonna be like something.
I need to grab my book.
If we go in order or?
Sure. I mean, I'll go last because I don't even know what I'm gonna read right now. So,
Katie, go.
Okay, I'm gonna switch off between Aurora Rising and The Ravens. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did I go? I don't have the cover, but Renegades by Mason.
oh,
Nice.
And I feel like I'm still reading like the same book, but I swear I just dropped it off. I didn't read it. I just took a break for like 2 weeks because I was reading Chain of Iron, but I am so far into it now. I'm on page 440, 58% in. So I'm loving it. I'm loving every section. I'm reading it.
Mm-hmm. Love it. I'm reading These Violent Delights. I'm kind of thinking about picking up a different book though. It's very heavy. I don't know, but it is quite good. Twin.
are you liking it? I heard that's not that much of a romance.
Yeah, it's not much of a romance. I do. Oh, okay. I am actually enjoying it though. I think like the world building and all of the characters are really interesting, and it's like it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling. So I'm trying to like pick out parts from like the actual thing and finding like similarities.
I actually didn't want to pick it up because it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling, and I do not like Romeo and Juliet, but it's because of the romance. So when I heard that there's not much romance in it, or the plot is not like romance center, I was like, maybe I want to like it. So
you will love it. You will definitely love it.
Okay, let's see. City of Ashes. That's the first one, right?
That's the third one.
Third one? Okay.
Second. City of Glass is there, sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, that was me earlier.
Good luck with that.
I feel you there.
Okay, so I need to choose. I think I'm gonna be reading Strange Dreamer again because I need to pick it up. So I have 200 pages left. I can do this.
Mm-hmm. You can. We believe in you.
So someone says The Seventh Witness.
Oh,
German.
I think I've heard of that.
Hello? Never heard of it. Mm-hmm. Oh, The Testaments by Margaret
May the Lord open.
What?
May the Lord open. It's a reference from Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, I haven't read that one yet. Or what?
Just watch the TV show.
But I really want to. I don't know. And I'm reading Lord. I've heard mixed reviews. Mm-hmm. Do any of you plan on reading it?
I read it and liked it, but I know that's not a popular opinion.
I'm halfway through it, and I've been halfway through it for like a month. I just have not wanted to pick it up. But like it is good, but it's just not captivating me enough to like want to actually read it. Like I don't know.
Okay.
I really want to read it. I think it's a good, I don't know, for me, I think I forgot how I was talking to you about this, but I remember I read The Dark Artifice, not The Dark Artifice, sorry, my brain is just, Shadowhunters constantly, but I forgot, what is the series? The Darkest Minds, that series? I read the first 2 books, and I read the first book, I liked it a lot, then watched the movie, hated the movie, then read the second book, didn't like the second book, and was like, I'm done with this series. I have like the full series, so it's just sitting here, and I just don't ever want to read it. But then I love Greek mythology, so the fact that she's trying to delve into that, it made me like want to read her books again. Even though, like, I get the hype of why she's a good author, but I just could not continue with the series. I just didn't care after a while. I was just like, you don't need to add this much, like, in to make us keep reading. It was just too much for me. So I don't know. But I'm excited for lore. But like you said, so many people hate it, and I'm scared. Why do you hate it?
I was like, maybe I should. But then I really like Greek mythology, but I like adult books about it, not that much like young adult. So when people are saying like all these mixed reviews, I was like, no, because I'm just gonna start reading. I'm probably gonna hate it, so I don't want to like jump in the hate train. So I think I'm gonna pass for that one.
All right. So should we wait a little bit? I don't know. Tell the people do this.
Whatever you want, we can chat a bit more.
Sure. I don't know. I have a plan for like later, because I don't have any Would You Rathers, but I thought we'd play a game later. So.
Okay.
All right.
Love that.
I really want to read it, but I'm scared too. I've never really read a Greek retelling or anything like it. Well, I'm reading Percy Jackson, but I'm not really drawn to Greek mythology in general, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if you like Percy Jackson, you'll like lore. It's like kind of a little bit like Percy Jackson, a little bit like the Hunger Games. But I would say the plot is a little repetitive, so if that annoys you, then you wouldn't like it.
I'm still in the first book, though. So like
I think that I'm just worried that it's just going to be too basic, because I feel like I'm past my Percy Jackson phase. I'm past my Hunger Games phase, and I feel like if I read it and there's no like new, the plot of it just seems cool. So I feel like if she's not gonna make something like her own, then I don't know if I'm gonna like it, because I'm like, I've already seen this before.
yeah.
I would say if you're going into it for the plot, don't read it. It's really more of a character story, because the plot is really like characters just keep going back to point A. I'm trying to be vague. And then and then something happens, and then they're like, you know what, let's try go back to point A again. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
That doesn't sound good.
So, yeah.
I mean, I feel like lately, all the like hype books, like all the popular books, none of them have been like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like all of them have had like that bad aspect about them, like bad reviews. I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like Circe. Speaking of Greek mythology, I haven't read it yet. I really want to.
I haven't read it yet.
Me too.
I'm scared to read it. I hated the Song of Achilles, so I'm so scared to.
I want to read that.
I didn't really like
The
it.
reactions, though.
I don't
I haven't
know.
read any of them.
I think like the Song of Achilles, just I don't know. I want to pick it up, but I know it's depression. Like everybody who's read it is so sad when they read it, so I'm scared. Am I ready for that pain? Like, and then Circe too. People have loved it everywhere that I see it. People are like, "This is the best thing I've ever read." And then what if I read it and I hate it, and I'm gonna be so sad because I'm like, I love Greek mythology. I don't know.
I think I've never cried that much with a book, and I knew how it ended, which is the weird thing. I don't know. Just every time I think about it, I'm like, why? You knew what was gonna happen at the end. Like, why?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Ugh.
I want to read them, but I'm scared they're gonna be like, I'm not gonna be smart enough for them. Does that make sense?
I
Like,
feel
is the
like
writing hard to get into?
Yeah.
I didn't think
it's
so.
very lyrical, like it's very descriptive writing, and I don't usually like books like that because I like to speed through books, but I feel like that's definitely a book you need to like absorb every word. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do believe you have to have like a little bit of background in Greek mythology to kind of like really, really like this novel, because at the beginning I was like, what are they talking about? Like, because I knew like the original like material, it was easy to follow, and maybe people that don't like it as much, maybe it's because you get a little bit lost at the beginning. I feel like with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm scared of that.
I feel like for me, sorry, I'm sorry, I just got you. But for me, when I like read books that have like a history or they're written about like a time period or a history, I don't mind like looking it up. So I probably, before I read it, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of like basic Google searching, because I remember I was watching this TikTok the other day and they almost convinced me to read the whole Odyssey. That is huge. But the storyline is so interesting. But I was like,
Girl,
Bisma, are you really about to get into
it? Like, if you like it, I was the same. I was like, I'm never gonna read that.
It was so huge. I don't know where to start because there's so many copies. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. There's so many copies. I was looking up online to see which one to buy. Nobody could give me a straight answer. They were all just like, this version, this version, this version. And I'm like, what? What is going on? Oh no.
That's too intimidating for me, the Odyssey.
It's so huge.
Sorry,
but the story
is not working too much. Is there another? Yeah. Hi. I think it is.
Yeah,
anyways, shall we do some sprints?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How do you feel about 25 minutes?
Perfect.
Okay. That's working, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. See you in 25 minutes. Hi.
I kind of went on TikTok for that whole thing, but
I just stopped at a moment where I can't believe I just stopped reading, to be honest. It is so intense. So, how did you do?
I got 32 pages into The Ravens, and it's good so far.
So good.
I've only read 10. What the hell?
That's good.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I read about the same in that sprint. I think I read about 10, 15 pages.
I think I read like 20, but these pages are tiny, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like hardcover.
Have you read The Gilded Wolves? I'm thinking whether to read it, but I haven't seen a lot of reviews. Has anyone read it?
I have. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't my favorite thing I've ever read, but I just don't really like historically based fantasies all that much. So, but I thought it was really good writing.
I have it on my TBR, but I haven't read it.
I feel like the most common complaint with The Gilded Wolves is that people expect it to be Six of Crows because it is marketed like that, but it's different. So,
I agree.
yeah. But it sounds interesting.
I hate when they market things incorrectly because then people go into it expecting something and then they don't get it and they'll be like, well, I really love this book, but it wasn't like Six of Crows or it wasn't like, I don't know, every other popular book. I have it on my TBR though. I've been wanting to read it for like 2 years because it came out so long ago. It has such a beautiful cover, but I've just never read it.
Yeah, I like the cover. It's really nice.
It is pretty. 20 pages, that's good.
Nice.
I love
12%? Oh, sorry.
That book is so good.
Oh, I loved it so much.
I haven't read it. It's a thriller, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
The Screw, which is also very good. If you haven't read that,
I have it on my shelves. I do plan on reading that one, but I haven't read a lot of thrillers, and I wanted to give it a go. But then I read The Woman in the Window, and I was like, nah, pass. That was 500 pages of my life. That was not worth it. But I don't know. The struggle of trying not to crack the spine, though. Totally. But I've given up.
Yeah, I just cracked the spine.
Like the last time, my hand literally hurt from trying not to like crack the spine, like opening the book all the time. There was like, I give up.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna look red. I'm okay with that. Yeah, exactly. Not worth it. You caught me up at the turning point of the book. They just found a very important information about one of the witnesses. Oh, what was that you were reading?
I think it's the worst my grandpa. She's reading like a German thriller.
Yeah. I stopped at a moment that, I mean, same. Same. Ooh, 68% in. That's a lot. I want to be that person that's like at the beach reading a thriller, and it's like, I don't know, but I can do it. I can get into it.
Comfort.
No,
I like mystery, like whodunit style, but thrillers. I feel like I'm watching one of those Sunday movies. Not it for me. I don't know.
I know. Is there or like anything with like blood and guts and gore? But I feel like that's like
I love that.
Yeah, because I'm studying like criminology, so I see dead
no
bodies.
Horror. Yeah. Oh, you study criminology?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I really want to get into horror, so I'll ask you later, Kay, for book recommendations.
I got you. A slide in your DMs.
Yeah, is there like a genre you want to get into?
I like the genres that I read.
Yeah. I just don't read contemporaries like at all. And I always feel bad because the ones that I do read, I'm like, yeah, that was actually a really good story. But I never ever pick them up because they're always so like bland or something. It's like even if it's enemies to lovers contemporary, it's not the same as enemies to lovers fantasy. So it's too tame. I don't know.
Maybe sci-fi because I read like a lot of fantasy. So like
Yeah.
branching out into sci-fi would be good.
Yeah. I barely read sci-fi, and it's like one of those things that I'm just like, do I have the brain capacity to read this right now? Because I usually, listen, I love space, okay? I think it's interesting, it's fascinating, but it's not something that I care about so much. Like, that's why I think the Illuminated books were never my favorite, because I just was like, I'm here for the romance, but I'm not here for the rest of this information. But I would say, though, it was really interesting though. I remember like that ship was so cool, but I still didn't care about like the space aspect. So I don't know like what sci-fi book I would have to read that would get me to love sci-fi.
Is it me or what? I'm listening to it kind of like with
There's like fasting.
yeah.
I think it's Bisma.
I don't know.
Yeah, to me it's really, I can hear you, but it's like really low.
Yeah.
Is this better? Is this better?
I think it's kind of the same.
Wait, let me say something else. It's that I think it's the headphones.
It probably
Oh,
is.
maybe that. Yeah.
Is this better?
It's the same. Like we can hear you, but it's just very quiet.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know if I can do anything about it.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Oh,
Okay, don't worry. No problem.
try now.
Yeah. Is this better?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds better too. So sorry.
I turned the volume up because you can do that. Okay. I wish I could like horror thrillers, but I've never found one I actually enjoyed. Same. I mean, I like horror, but thriller, I don't know.
I've only read 2 horror books in my entire life, and I read them both on last Halloween night. I read Horrid by Katrina Leno. I loved that one. And then I read Clown in a Cornfield, I think it was called. Loved it. I really did. So I was just like, maybe I like horror, but then I was so scared afterwards. So
I feel like I like to be scared by reading a book, but not by watching a movie. So I actually enjoy horror because of that. But I only read it like in Halloween, fall, because I get the spooky vibes.
Bye.
The vibes. I'm not really into fantasy. I like books that have magical realism, but I have a hard time getting into high fantasy. I tend to enjoy your urban fantasy more too because it takes less energy out of me. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first 100 pages of fantasy, I just literally don't know anything until like 200 pages. Then I get it. Then I'm like, okay, this made sense. Now I can.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like the first 100, 200 pages can be like, I want to get into the story, but I'm not into it yet. And so I get so jealous of people that read all this fantasy because I'm like, I want to read all those books, but I know I can't. So
Yeah.
It definitely takes practice. That's all I'll say.
I need to train.
Yeah, I think when you begin reading fantasy, you're like, I'm not gonna like this book because I don't understand anything. And now that you know what you're like, you're prepared when you start reading a book. Like, okay, I'm not gonna learn anything, but let's go.
Yeah.
When I was getting into fantasy, it used to take me like a couple of weeks or maybe a month to get through one book. But now I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's get through this in a day. Let's just
Exactly.
Hi. If you guys are interested in psycho thrillers, you should try early books from Sebastian Fitzek. I've never heard of that.
I'm gonna write down that author name. You already know.
I haven't picked up a thriller in so
sorry.
long. It makes me so sad because I don't know what it is. I'm just for like the last 4 months I was reading so many contemporaries, and then now I'm just in the mood to like read so much fantasy. So I've been reading like so much fantasy, and of course it takes me longer to read fantasy because these are like 700-page books.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I'm just like not craving thrillers, but then I'm just seeing so many thrillers come out right now, and I'm just like, I just don't have the mind to read you right now. And then I think for me, I like more of like a murder mystery, like who did it? And you're like, oh, it could be one of us. But I just don't like I don't know, I guess like a fantasy. I don't know what it's called because I don't read thrillers that much. Like the part where there's like supernatural things going on. Like I like that aspect, but only in my fantasy books. But I don't like it in like thrillers because I just am like, I want more of a real life thing. I want it to be a person. I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, there's a witch in my building and she started haunting me.
I'll have to send you some of my textbooks.
I love true crime. I love watching true crime videos. It's so fascinating. It's like one of the biggest reasons why I want to like maybe go into like be a criminal like justice lawyer, do something like that because I just am so fascinated. But then there's thrillers that are like supernatural. I'm like, no, I can't read this. I'm bored. I don't want this.
I agree.
Do you have any sci-fi recs that are not like Illumini or Skyward?
Yes, The Knife of Never Letting Go, a very underrated sci-fi trilogy. Please read it. Don't watch the movie. The movie was bad. Just read the books.
That was with Patrick Ness, right? I feel like I've seen that one. I didn't even know it was sci-fi.
Yeah, I didn't either. And then I read it, and then I was like, wait, this is sci-fi.
Can you repeat the title? I want to write it down.
Never Letting Go.
Sorry, repeat it, Kat.
Here, I can put it in chat if you want.
Okay, put it on the chat.
The only sci-fi that I ever liked was Skyward, so I have no room to speak.
Yes, it's so good, and I never see anyone talking about it.
Okay. It's the only sci-fi that I like, and it's my first Brandon Sanderson book ever because I'm so scared of his books. They're huge, and there's so much going on that I need to read it. And then, you know Reagan's channel? I am always seeing her be like, I'm rereading it, and I love it, and I'm just like, but they're so huge. Like, am I going to invest so much time into this? Like, my life is already consumed. I don't have time. But Skyward was so good. I need to read this book too because I know I'm gonna love it. It was the only sci-fi that I loved because I think it had so many more elements than it just being a sci-fi. I like the odds. I like books that are like everything is against the person and they need to make it, and I'm like, oh, are they gonna make it? And they usually do, yes, but I love it.
I really want to read that one.
Also, Aurora Rising.
Oh,
Aurora Rising. That's a good one.
I can verify it's very good so far.
Might have to add it to my TBR. Yes, A Knife of Never Letting Go. It's going on top of my TBR.
Yes, it should. So good.
Okay. I've seen are very like oversimplified.
Yes.
I feel like I like YA thrillers more because I'm more like drama and it's more like fun for me than just straight up creepy things. I don't know.
I feel like YA thrillers can always be like about like high school drama or things like that, whereas like adult thrillers are just like murder, you know, like it's just
two different moods. Yeah.
I feel like it's a good genre for example, people that like contemporary that want something more, because normally like thrillers are set like you said in high school and stuff, and most of them have that romance aspect to them too. So it's like they add just a tiny bit more plot to the contemporary genre, if that made any sense. That's why I love thriller, like young adult thriller, more than young adult contemporary, because they are more fun to read. They have like a plot, if that makes any sense.
A Great Girl's Guide to Murder is so good. So that's guys, if you like thrillers and you think that YA is not going to do it justice, I'm telling you, there's books like that series that I'm just obsessed with. I cannot wait. I read the books. I think I read the first 2 books in one day because I was so like, I love it. I need to read it. It's so good, and it's so fast too. So don't underestimate YA thrillers. Don't underestimate YA thrillers because they're really good.
I need to read the second one too. Is it good?
Yes. It got even better. I think for me it was more. I loved it more than the first.
The first one was so much fun. I remember reading it last year. It was so much fun.
I need to finish it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I liked it because the main girl acted like a teenager.
Right? It was kind of realistic.
She freaked out when she needed to freak out. It was like really realistic to me.
Yeah,
it was like, I just saw this person do this. Sorry.
No, it was like they had parents. You know, their parents didn't magically disappear. They were actually there. I mean... So. I just ordered a knife. I'm never letting go. I trust you on that one.
You will not be disappointed, and if you are, you can sue me.
Have you read My Dark Vanessa? It's like a psych thriller. I haven't read it, but I want to read it.
I want to read it too, but I'm scared to read it, like because it's going to be so horrific. I don't know.
Yeah, uncomfortable too. Like Lolita, but not so much, but yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
want the monitor, but less basic.
Okay. Yeah. I want just brutalized bodies all over the face.
I'm more into the drama than the murder, so. But how long are we planning on going for? I don't know.
I don't know.
There's no plan here. We're just improvising. It was very hard to read, but so interesting. I feel like that was so many hard-hitting books. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. But you have to be in like the right headspace to read something like that. Like, for example, I would never read. Well, I say I never, but I don't know. But I would probably never read A Little Life because no, it's not worth it.
I'm so curious about that book though, because in my head I'm like, how could a book be so devastating? Like, what can happen? Yeah, but like
a lot.
I'm curious too, but like every single person that I've seen that has read it, and I've asked, and I even put a poll on Instagram, like, is it worth it? Like, going through the pain? And they were like, no. Like, it's not worth it. So, yeah. I haven't seen people recommending it. They just talk about it, but, like, never, like, read this? No. So, I think I'll pass.
I'm saving that one for like when I really need a good cry, but I can't make myself cry. That's when I'm going to read it.
I'm avoiding it.
Hi. A Little Life is Snow. It's a lot to take it. It made my stomach hurt. Exactly. Like
that
that's what I've seen.
of pain. Like
I'm
I
all
don't
about crying, but like that's too much.
That's a lot.
So,
oh boy.
anyway, shall we do another sprint?
Yes.
I have never heard of A Little Life, and I have added it to my TBR, and I'm very emotional pages.
No,
Please don't
sorry.
make me responsible for this. I don't
God.
want to be responsible for this.
I'm so
Be
sorry.
ready.
It's also like 1,000 pages, so
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Big.
I'll have to read it and report back.
Yeah, you can take one for the team, Casey.
Yeah. Therapy.
Right, because, yeah, who's gonna pay for our therapy? We're gonna need group therapy, and it's just not. We
can
can't
do
cover
life
it.
recompense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's read a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
such a cool timer. I love. Where's that timer from?
I downloaded an app because I didn't know how to share it, just like Google Chrome. So I was like, whatever. Okay. Let's do this.
Well, I read a whopping 4 pages.
That's better than nothing.
It's progress.
I just reached part 4. It's so
Very
intense. I think that was like 20 pages again.
I think I read another 30.
Oh my god, that's so much.
Well, it's really big words on the page, so don't feel too bad.
I can't believe I stopped reading. It's so intense right now. I can't like my brain.
What chapter are you on?
Chapter 46.
Oh,
I can't even like breathe right now properly because what is going
I'm so
on?
excited for you.
I feel like I feel angry. That's all I can say. I just feel angry, and I feel like I just feel all of Nesta's emotions. Like I agree with her, but I also don't agree. It's so complicated. It's I don't know.
Sorry, I just watched him like in the screen. No regrets for that. Yes. I watched it earlier, and I'm supposed to be in this 24-hour readathon. I was like,
Take a break.
yeah. I need the motivation. Running to get the book to see what chapter 56 is. Did you say 56? How many chapters does it have?
40. Yeah,
40.
I'm at 46.
46.
Let's see. I have 79 chapters.
You're so close
How
to the
many
chapter
pages?
that broke me. That broke my heart.
Yeah, I think I know what chapter you're talking about.
Angry. I'm so angry right now. Like I'm so angry at everybody. I can't even speak or think.
I know.
So many people. I just want to smack so many Illyrian men right now. It's not even funny. It's like right past, throw them out windows. I don't know.
Okay. So, since no one's saying anything on the chat, do you want to play a game?
Always.
I want to do like a kiss, marry, kill, but then I wouldn't have my own references because I don't read those books. But so I thought I'd do that with like books. So I saw it at like someone's channel. It's like reread, rewrite, burn.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
We love that.
And I thought we could do that with like some classics, like booktube classics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't know how to put on words on the. It's like on banners.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first one, I have a list here, so I don't know. Do you want me to be mean or like easy to start?
I love you.
Yeah, be mean. Be mean.
This is so hard.
But I feel like this one's going to be. I don't know.
Just do it.
Let's go.
Let me try.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm ready to burn some books. Just kidding.
Fahrenheit 450.
Okay. I'm trying to choose.
Have you ever
Ooh,
burned a book?
okay.
I did one with a candle.
Handled.
Cry.
Okay.
Ah,
Wait, what were the
Is that-
options again?
Girl.
You said be mean. I am mean.
Okay, I think I have my answer.
Yeah, me
All
too.
right. Yeah.
You
Okay,
said
wait.
what?
It was reread, or burn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
I went for the
Right.
classics. I went for the classics.
Oh my gosh.
It's so bad.
Oh.
Immediately burn Six of Crows. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Agreed. Burn
Gone.
some crows.
Yeah.
Do you all
Burn.
agree?
What?
Okay. I think I would burn Six of
What?
Crows because I think Crooked Kingdom was better, in my opinion.
I just
I
hate
haven't read it yet.
Bad facts.
Crooked Kingdom was amazing.
Wait,
Fantastic.
Maria, have you
On
read
the edge
any
of
of
my
these?
seat.
No, I've just read Six of Crows. But I show you.
Stop.
I know
Wasn't
you
there a
like
cliffhanger?
Hmm.
Was there a cliffhanger at the end of Six of Crows? Wasn't there?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think I would rewrite A Court of Thorns and Roses
Me too.
Mhm.
just because I would kill a lot more people.
Yes.
A lot more people.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And then reread Throne of Glass because I need to do that anyways. So
Do.
I love Throne of Glass, so I have no complaints about it. But yes, rewrite. I agree. I think we all came to a group answer.
Okay.
That was cool.
She just wrote that to make us like, because she haven't read any Sarah Maas book. She was like, I'm gonna drop this bomb right here. Let it
Exactly.
panic.
Because it's not gonna hurt me, right?
yeah. It's called us pain.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm trying to find books because I prepared a list of like most popular YA, but I haven't read like most of it, so I don't even know.
Probably me neither.
I feel that.
Okay, let's go with the. Okay, reread, rewrite. Oh, okay. Let's go with the 2000s YA classics, because I want you to just burn them all. Probably, I don't know.
All right, I'm here for it.
Okay. Going for the classics.
Oh no.
I know which ones. I'm probably like, I think I know which ones.
Having heart palpitations.
Come on, Sarah. I'm dying.
I'm trying to
Jeopardy.
pick up books I have read. That is so
I
hard.
didn't read. Like, come on.
One of these ones I haven't read, but it's such a book of classic too. Like early 2000s classic. Okay.
Fault in Our Stars.
Okay, this is easy, I think.
Oh, burn all of them.
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought. But you can't.
I would only keep maybe. I would only keep maybe The Fault in Our Stars just for the nostalgia factor for me. That's it. But like, maybe rewrite it. Maybe rewrite it. But I would be okay with burning them. I would like shed one tear for The Fault in Our Stars, but that's it.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, I'll totally burn Eleanor and Park. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't really like any of them.
I haven't read that one, but like I don't even wanna. Okay. Do you maybe wanna add like maybe give me some books?
Let me think.
Yeah, let me add some in the private chat.
Okay.
I have what books I've read.
The Hunger Games,
Mhm.
The Selection, or Divergent.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, I have my answer. I'll burn the Hunger Games because I did not like the books. I'll reread the selections and rewrite Divergent.
I haven't read the selection, so I don't know.
So good, Maria. It really is. Like, it's so good.
It's so bad, but it's good, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I did like Hunger Games though, so I would probably reread it.
Okay, I would do Divergent.
It's a nostalgia.
I would burn Divergent because if you know, you know. I would burn it. Yeah, I've never. The funny part is I read a book by the author again. That's how smart I was. And then I would probably reread this. Oh, what? Wait, no. Okay, fine. I would reread The Hunger Games because that's a nostalgia time. And then the selection, I would rewrite it because even though I remember when I read them, I loved them. Now I totally know I wouldn't love them. So I would rewrite some of the parts that were a little bit cringy for me, and that's what I would do.
The cringy part
Are we talking about like?
No,
Are we talking about
like The Bachelor? I'm like, ew, this is gross.
No, it's so good. No, I would
Are we
burn
talking about the
Divergent.
whole series?
I mean, maybe Divergent can be regretted though. It was mainly the last two books. Let's be honest.
Like,
because
Divergent was so bad.
If we're talking about the whole series, I wouldn't reread the whole Hunger Games series, for example. Like, no, Mokije, no. It doesn't exist. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Katie, you're
like
mean.
Oh yeah, I was just like trying to think of any series that I've read that a lot of people have read.
Well, we know Soap's answer to that
Okay.
one.
Oh.
We're not physically.
I've been ignoring the comments in the chats. Sorry.
That's all.
The Faulty Stars Late My Heart. Me too. Like, me too.
Burn it on.
Reread The Faulty Star, rewrite the perks, and burn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone burns Hunger Games.
I'm sorry.
No, I rewrite it.
I love you, sorry.
Reread The Hunger Games, rewrite Divergent, burn the selection. Ooh.
Ooh, I love the selection.
I don't know who said Twilight, but burn Twilight.
In general, burn it.
Moon.
Oh, I like it.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put on. Oh, what did I do? I don't know. I'm gonna put on what Katie suggested.
Yeah.
Watch me cry for this.
Burn, Daughter, Smoke and Bone. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Sorry, it'd be a burn for me on that one.
It's like friendship over.
I couldn't.
I know you liked it, but it wasn't for me.
I'm glad I haven't read any of these.
No, I have not.
I haven't read any either.
Oh, really?
Read Hush Hush. Come on.
No, Hush Hush was so good.
No.
Or Daughter. I know. I feel like I missed it.
Reread Hush Hush. Rewrite Fallen. Just because the first book I feel like didn't. It could go, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the last three were really good. And then Burn, Daughter, Smoke and Bone. I'm so sorry. I know.
Bye.
But I really didn't like it.
Honestly, I understand.
Yeah, if you've read Fallen first, I feel like you don't like Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and vice versa.
I haven't read Fallen.
Yeah, you probably won't like it. They're very similar.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I did not enjoy, to be honest. I'm a huge fan of the series, but the second and the third book in Daughter of Smoke and Bones are no.
Okay.
That's why I didn't bother to read the second and third one.
But yeah, if you haven't read Hush Hush, it's a really like a trashy novel now. Like you should, because you're gonna enjoy it.
It's so good. Like, don't go with any expectations. Yes, I love it.
I remember seeing it like when it came out. Like how many years ago? Like 10 years ago?
Forever ago.
I don't know. I feel so old. Yeah. I'm just,
Yeah.
No. The cover was like a no for me.
Yeah.
I know
They're really like old covers.
Yeah, but they're so good.
Yeah, they are.
That could take me any day.
No, I want to reread. I actually reread Hush Hush not long ago, and it was still like, it was good.
Yeah.
I did it.
I need to reread it.
I'm the same daughter smoking bone.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'll just go dig my grave in the backyard. It's fine.
So funny.
The amount of people that have told me that they do not like it, it's impressive.
I haven't read it, but I mean, I'm a big fan of the new covers because the last ones were also like Hush Hush. Like, no, I cannot read a book with this cover. I'm sorry.
I mean, I didn't think it was bad. I think it's good. It just wasn't my favorite. At least I'm not gonna like trash on it. You know what I'm saying?
You can throw shit at it. I don't care.
Oh no, I really like. I genuinely don't think it's bad. I gave it 3 stars, which is a good rating from me anyway. I'm judgmental, so you know how it is.
Anyways, do you want to like do another, or do you want to keep reading? I don't know.
Someone said a really good one in the chat. Which is like the main. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Potter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry. Yeah, it's just the magic is just too loose, and then obviously the other obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could rewrite it and make it like a lot more inclusive and a lot more like
actually.
Nice.
You know,
I'm on board.
because the like the idea is there for it. Like it in theory it was like good, but it just needs to be fixed, you know? So we could do that.
Yeah, I would go back and like, fix characters like the Patel sisters and like Chow and all of them. Like they're so one-dimensional. I want like more. I want more from them, and I feel like they barely got anything. They were just like the love interest potential.
Yeah.
See, I feel like for me, I would rewrite Twilight and add in so much more drama.
Yeah.
2,000% more drama.
I love it.
Because Twilight.
Be gone.
I love Twilight.
Twilight.
I'm addicted. I'm sorry.
You know what's
Please
so
burn
funny?
Twilight.
You guys can burn me with your Twilight books. It's fine.
I haven't read them.
I need people to send them to because I don't need them.
I mean, no.
I can't. Oh my god.
I love how we all just like decided Percy Jackson could just be left alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson is just such a time. I love it too much to like even touch it. Don't do anything.
I'm
Percy
starting
so
reading them, and it is so fun. Like it's literally so funny. I love him. Yes, Katie, Twilight with the extra drama.
Should I start a walk?
Right there.
Imagine, I would get sued so fast.
To make it so much better, I would like. How much drama are we talking? Like
I'm adding more love interests.
Ooh.
Yeah. Bella's gonna become a werewolf. Like
We need an actual love triangle.
Oh no.
oh, it would be so toxic.
Like the last book she put out, like not the one that Edward POV, like before that, she put one that was the exact same book as Twilight, but she changed all the characters and like the male characters become female. and the
I
female
remember
became
hearing
male. I read
What
that
is
and
that?
it's like fan fiction.
That's so
I
weird.
need the first chapter.
All right, I'm on
Get
it.
on it.
I'm on it, guys.
Let's go, Katie.
It's probably gonna be better than what is it, Midnight Sun?
Yeah.
Is it Midnight Sun? That's
Wait,
like
That was unnecessarily
like
long.
this.
Like, why?
What about Twilight, but from Jasper's perspective?
Yes.
That's
I
what
don't
we
even
really
know who that
I'll
is.
buy that. She's like,
literally from anyone else's perspective but Bella.
Yes, please.
Well, there's
Oh
a
my
rewrite
God.
of Twilight. It's called Shades of Grey.
No, oh my god.
You're right. You're right.
You went there.
I love
I
this.
would find so much more
Amazing.
toxic than Shades of Grey. You guys unprepared. I'm gonna do it. Fanfiction.net, here I come.
I mean, Throne of Glass started there, so
That is true.
Oh, so much fun.
oh, I'm crying.
It was really funny. So, do you want to do another one, or shall we read a little bit? Whatever you want.
In
Do you
Twilight.
know that famous verse in Twilight? There's
I honestly don't. I can't think of like
I've
any.
only seen the movies. Oh, where he's like, "Oh, hold on tight, Spider Monkey."
Is that
Is that the famous verse?
yeah, that's the one.
Or you probably finds out.
Me and Em are just scandalized. We just do not want this. No fanfiction, none of this. Burn them all. Burn it.
I mean,
now.
Burn
the
them
next
all.
sprint, watch Casey like write this whole thing.
Only if you write it will I
Right,
consider
it's-
I were reading anything related to Twilight. Okay.
I mean, send me the drafts, Katie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will.
I'll give feedback back.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
all right.
I can't think of any more books. that I could
Like old way.
own any like
I was kind of thinking like more modern books.
we could, but I don't know how much you guys like because I feel like we all have some of the books that we read together, but some of them we don't.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do Serpent and Dove because I just see it right now. It's just staring at me, and I know a lot of people have high opinions on it. Serpent and Dove
What about From Blood and Ash?
from Blood and Ash. That's very good. And then These Violent Delights because that is all of the TikTok for you page. So
What was the first one? I didn't get.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Serpent and Dove. Katie said From Blood and Ash, and then the final one. What did you say?
These Violent Delights. Okay. I think I would reread From Blood and Ash. It's perfect the way it is. It doesn't need to be rewritten. I would probably rewrite These Violent Delights because, yeah. And then I would burn Serpent and Dove, even though I love it. But like, I would burn it.
Oh no, I don't like Serpent and Dove, but same response. No, I'm sorry. Just
My
burn it.
reaction. I loved it. I was so shocked when I was like looking at all these reviews and everybody hated it. I was like, did we read the same book?
Yeah, I loved it too. I didn't like the
I feel the same way.
it
I see
has
people
so many mixed opinions.
Mhm.
I feel it was
Oh,
like one of the first books before this wave of enemies to lovers. So I think it triggered part of it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely.
yeah. No, because it was really a book that was like, we hate each other. Like, we would kill each other. And I was like, I'm here for this. This is now this. I'm here for it. No.
I haven't read any of them, so I wouldn't know. But
Yeah, I've only read Blood and Ash, so like I reread Blood and Ash, and the rest they can fight for it.
okay, but if anyone burns from
If anyone,
Oh, no
every
chance.
time she says
We
this,
agree on
every
that.
time she says this, I just see her like with a sword, like coming to our doorstep, big sword, like.
I'm killing people tonight.
Wow. I love the energy.
I haven't read from Blood and Ash. Is it like very adult?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the same level as like A Court of Mist and Fury. Oh, you haven't read, right?
No, but I get the vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I
those
feel like
vibes.
it's not too bad in the first book. There's just like a lot of mentions of it, but in the second book, it's completely all like those scenes, you know?
Spicy.
Yeah. But there is a good
That's-
plot going on as well. Like there is like a very action plot, even though there is a lot of romance as well.
Yeah, it
It
definitely
is
feels
huge
like a book
too,
is heavy
right?
on romance. So
Hmm.
I mean,
Blood and Ash is my precious Stacy baby.
Yeah, same.
agreed.
Anyways, shall we read a little bit again? I don't know.
Yes.
Do you want another 25 or?
I think 25 is good.
I think that's good.
Okay.
I'll read another 4 pages.
Oh. Okay, let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
I did not read a thing.
I was
got
muted.
So,
Go ahead.
I'm having dinner, so I read like 5 pages.
That's okay. Where did Bisma go?
That's
No.
okay.
Ooh.
It's okay, by the way, you can leave whenever you want. Because
Right? I just had dinner. Well, it's true. Bisma's crying because she's reading A Court of Civil Fire.
what?
Poor thing. She reached like the chapter.
Oh.
I couldn't hear you guys. I was like, it's my fault, so I left. Yeah, I did cry for like a good 5 minutes. Thank God I had my camera off because it was just like,
Yeah.
I can't even. I'm just gonna go die in a hole now after this.
Yeah. Mood.
I read like 14 pages this time because I reached the end of the chapter. I was like, okay, let me add Muse of Nightmares to my basket. Because I don't have it.
Yes.
It's getting so interesting. I feel like I can finish it this weekend.
You can.
Ouch.
We believe in you.
That is going to be my goal. I have less than 200 pages. So,
Yes.
does it end on a cliffhanger? Do I want to know?
Yes, you do.
So,
I think I might have to go. I'm really hungry and I need to go make dinner. And
it's okay. Yeah.
But thank you so much for having me on. I loved
Of
doing
course.
this. Even though I didn't read, but I still had a great time.
We had the best time.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Bye.
Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
What do you want to do? Do you want to play again? Do you want to chat? I don't know.
I was trying to think like would you rather's, but my mind is not at it. Like
Yeah, mine either. I'm chaotic. A bit chaotic. I don't know. Have you guys read Red, White, and Royal Blue
Yes.
by any chance?
I loved it so much.
It was good.
Is that worth the hype?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Okay.
It was really
Because I
cute.
really want to read it, but I can't find it. I want to know if it's worth the effort of finding it. I found a used copy online for like 90 euros. It was ridiculous.
There's book shortage here in Europe. I feel like it's so difficult to find so many books.
Yeah.
They're like not printing them in here.
But it's like,
Sad.
I don't know, because I saw that the author was like, check out the next print because it has this chapter in. Like, where's the next print? I can't find it.
Yeah, here happened like I wanted to get the new A Court of Thorns and Roses covers. Impossible. Like I normally don't buy from Amazon, but it's the only way I can get them. And as soon as they are restocked, they sold out. The next printing is like so bad. Getting books right now.
I know Amazon is bad, but it is available. Yeah, same. Yeah, I was looking for it on other places, but it is literally only available on Amazon, which is why. It is out of stock everywhere.
A lot of books are new releases too.
I don't
There's like 10 of
understand.
them. And if you don't get them, you just not get the book. It happened with Joke by Mary H.K. Joy.
Yeah, I wanted to get that one too, and it's out of stock everywhere but Amazon.
Impossible.
I was like,
And the other day I got Namesake, which was like the second book from Fable. I don't know, by Adrian Young. And it was available on like Blackswell for 3 minutes. There were 3 copies, and I bought one of them. And then like a few days later, they sent me an email saying, we don't have it. Like basically you bought a non-existing copy. And we were so mad because me and a few other people like ordered from it. But it's impossible. That's an impossible book. It's not even on Amazon. So
yeah.
So
but
much.
it came out like so recently, right?
No, but it's not on Amazon. Like it's not on Amazon.
Em says I'll be here in the chat while my phone. Okay.
Yes.
I found some questions. I think.
Mhm.
I don't think we've ever answered them on a live.
Go.
Okay, so, would you rather read a new manuscript by your favorite author, or would you rather read a new manuscript by your favorite author and have to tell them that you thought it was awful, or read 50 Shades of Grey out loud to your grandparents?
The manuscript.
Read 50 Shades. It's all right.
No.
Bye.
I can't do that.
I would enjoy it. So like read 50 Shades of Grey.
I couldn't do that.
I would just read it. Because I'm just imagining me just talking to like Sarah J. Maas or talking to like Cassandra Clare and being like, I hate it. It's horrible.
Because they announced the Akatar TV show, I read a meme that is like, oh my god, now my family and friends gonna know that I read fairy porn.
The secret's no longer safe.
So true. Oh.
I didn't even thought about that. Yeah, read 50 Shades, of course.
I could not. Same.
Yeah. If I scar them a little bit, then that's just what happened.
Oh no.
No.
We're sorry.
I'm so
sorry. My grandparents don't speak English, so I got for 50 Shades. I bet it's translated to like every possible language.
No.
Probably.
Oh my god.
My grandma will be like, keep reading, girl. We gotta know what happens.
Like, it just got good.
Love that.
Okay.
Love that.
This is a really good one.
Would you rather date a fictional character of your choice and have them be a part of our world, or live in your world of choice, but you never get to know the main characters from that world?
I would bring a character.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think I would live in their world.
What world are you thinking of?
There are plenty of other people to know.
Yeah, but like if I knew that they were out there and we're in the same world and I never get to see you, that would be like heartbreaking.
See,
honestly,
I would be a peasant, so it's not like I would meet them because they're like practically royalty anyway. Because for me, I'd pick like a Sarah J. Maas world and they're all royalty, so it's like, would I realistically get to meet them? No.
You just fangirling, watching the castle, like maybe one day I'll get to meet you.
Have them come here in the cows would bring.
I'm sorry, but all I think about is like Cassian in our world. Oh my god.
I was
I
thinking
can
like
do
Will
people.
Warndale. Like if you bring Will from like 90s here, he's gonna freak out. Like, oh my god.
I've seen so many Tumblr posts that are like, if Will came to our world, and they're just so adorable. It's just him trying to figure out phones and how to figure out like why people, and then just like him in the park with like these ducks, and it's so funny. I just love it. It's hilarious. So I would bring Will into this world, and I'd be like, now go free and experience this. Love it.
True though.
That's true.
Which one?
That's what I'm saying.
Any
Which one?
that's a
Not from the Shadowhunters one. That one is so scary. No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't want to live in those fantasy worlds, like any at all, because I'd probably die. So let's be real.
Oh, yeah. So maybe knowing the main character, not knowing them would be better because you would never be in trouble. Like you would just live a
Yeah, but I mean, it's hard to stay alive in this world. Imagine if there's fantasy elements. No, I can't do that.
Living in lower class in general is already hard, and then you add in all this extra stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Like I always think about it, and for example, in Akutar, in the first book, they are kind of dying because they are so poor, and then one of the younger sister has to go and hunt. That's like the beginning of the Akutar books. If I was a sister, I will die in the snow. I'll probably just be like, oh, no one is buying food. Okay, I'll just die. Probably do nothing. I'll be like,
just lay down and die.
I'm lazy.
Somebody said it would be interesting to see what either Ryzen or Hawk would do.
Yes. The chaos.
That would be so
I
funny.
don't get the references.
Like, does their magic come with them? Like, in this scenario, would their magic come with them? Like, would Reset be able to be doing his weird magic thing?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say yes, just because it was cool. Like, then what's
This is the chaos.
the chaos? Every time, oh my god! And then just like every time that you just think like they see politics or something, they just are so strongly opinionated. It would be so funny. Like, Will trying to understand what like the politics.
Yeah.
He's like, this is like the claim. I hate it here. This is not better. This is perfect.
So true.
Okay. Would you rather destroy the internet or all the books in the world?
The internet.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's hard.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm on the internet because you can buy ebooks.
That is true. But no,
Trying to
they
say
would no longer exist.
I love memes way too much. I cannot like erase that part of, of the world.
No. I know without the internet
Yeah.
we all wouldn't be friends, but
Yeah, I'm sorry. No
What?
friends. I'd rather have no friends. Just books.
I already don't like socializing.
Books
as
are my
is.
friends. No, yeah, totally. No internet.
No friends.
I don't know. It's hard.
I love you guys, but
I think I would choose that too.
Oh my god, that is so hard to say.
But yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine a world without either, to be honest.
yeah.
No. Oh my god, and
Even
then not
though-
being able to scream with somebody about your favorite book. Like, if I didn't have people,
Right?
because my friends don't read in real life. They're just like basic people. You know?
Basic people.
This is like
Yeah,
not
that
book
was it.
related, but the other day I saw like a Reddit post and they said like, if you could say something that will play in everyone's head, like inside their head at the same time, all over the world, what would you say? And like some of the answers were like, just do it. Like you do it. Other people said I start counting like 10, 9, 8, like but from 100 and then I stop at 4.
That is so mean.
What would you say? Because some of them were creepy too. I love Reddit, by the way.
Reddit's good.
Reddit's great.
What would you say? To be like,
It's hard.
Another guy said like, I will just say, hi, welcome to my YouTube. This is my ad. Follow me, comment, subscribe. And I'm like, no way. That's such a YouTuber thing to do.
I think I would constantly tell people like whenever like somebody said something to them, just be like, they're lying. Just to get everybody paranoid.
Oh,
They're lying.
it's so good.
Oh, this one's so good. Wait.
No.
Oh man.
I would be so
Our
pissed.
episode.
I would probably freak out.
Pissed. I'd be like, I need to talk to the manager. I was like, who is in charge of the simulation? 'Cause this is not fair. I was like, what was everybody else's simulation like? Because this is not it.
Yeah.
What was-
No, for real.
I'm like, Jeff Bezos got all of this, and I got this.
I agree.
No. Yeah, that would piss me off the most. But if somebody, because I get anxious over anything. So if somebody starts counting down from 100 and stops at 4,
Just hearing somebody's voice in my head, I think, would do it enough.
That was so messed up. I don't
What is
remember
new?
the comments, but one of them was like, you choose the right religion, like your God is true and you're gonna survive or something like this. And they were like, imagine atheists, like, I didn't choose anything. I didn't choose in my life. That Reddit was so good.
Yeah.
I caused so much panic. Oh,
Oh,
I
God.
can't think of anything.
okay, I think this is wait, do you want another one, or do you want to keep thinking about it?
Go.
Oh, sure.
Okay, this is interesting because I want to know how narcissistic you guys are. But would you rather read a novel based on a true story about somebody that you know, or would you read a fictional novel where the character, and I'm going to change this, it's going to be a fictional novel, but it's a romance book, but the main character, the main love interest is based off of you?
The one where it's based off of me. Sorry, I'm a narcissist.
It's okay. Totally get it. But also, I don't know if I would do it just because, what if somebody writes me in a way that I've never seen myself before? And then I just start to hate myself because I'm like, this is how people see me. And then I would just be so, exposed to the world. And I'd be like, this is written about me.
My book will be boring AF, so. No.
Mine probably too.
I just want to see how toxic I could be portrayed, you know?
I
I just want to see.
Like The Bachelor. How nasty and weird can this get? I don't know.
That's what I want to see.
think I really read a story written about me. I'd rather do that. I don't know. I don't know why. Oh shit, I think I accidentally clicked this on the straight now. I'm
That's
just
really good, though.
That's good too.
I honestly want to see people would hate my character or love it, as long as no one else knows it's me. Yeah. I mean, but you would know.
Yeah, you would know.
That's a hard
So
part.
yeah, you would know. But I think in this scenario, everybody would know that it is written about you. So
Yeah.
I feel like this is kind of like The Office. If you guys have seen The Office, it's kind of, if you've seen all of it, you know that it's kind of
Yeah.
like this.
Yes.
Because once your character is put onto the big screen, you no longer can control the narrative. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm too much of like a control freak to be like, you can have my food and take it.
I just imagine a book about me sitting with someone in the McDonald's parking lot listening to Taylor Swift and how interesting that would be for someone.
Cara, don't forget.
Why would you
It would be interesting for me because I would be like, okay, and then she listen to folklore, and I would be crying too. I love it. I love it.
Kid is like, yes, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
I think you could handle it.
I mean, why not?
We have taken over your planet, submit to our rule, and you won't be harmed. Do not try to resist.
All
I'd
right.
be like, okay, it can't get worse than this. I mean, it
Yeah,
can't.
somebody please take over the world. Like,
I just want the aliens to do it already. Like, just do it.
no,
I
for
need new love interest.
I imagine if we all hear that in our heads, we start looking at each other in the streets like, did you just hear that? Or was it only me? Like, am I crazy? Or do you hear that too? Probably people won't say anything. Like, they will just look like, what just happened?
and you just hear an audible like sigh from me of relief, and I'm like, ah, finally.
The aliens are here.
Break us
I
free
think I know what I'd say.
Yeah.
I'd say something like, oops, I accidentally unmuted it, or something like that. So you were listening to your thoughts all the time.
Oh wow.
I mean, I feel like the just do it is scary because you don't know what other people are doing or thinking.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. And I'm like,
Yeah, what if somebody's thinking about like killing somebody and you're just like, just do it, and it's just murder?
It can be anything.
To me, it'd probably be like buying a book. I'm always thinking about that.
Me too.
So I'd probably go broke. Yeah. The person on your left is trying to kill you in the next 2 minutes. This is your last warning. Stay safe.
Why are people like me?
It just sound like a turd.
How do you come up with this? Like,
That's like me. Like, it's worse than the counting and stopping at 4.
So true.
Oh my god. I feel like, have you watched I think the movies are The Purge or something like that? So that in their head, like, this is the annual purge. This is starting, and everyone like, what?
Yeah, but at least in the purge you get like 12-hour warning. With this it's like 2 minutes. I can't do anything in 2 minutes.
I'd just surrender.
Everyone would probably just run.
Oh my god, I would just like start to like I would look at the person and try to come up and just like start because I watch so much Criminal Minds. I'd be like, you're doing this because of this, and I'm telling you, like I don't know. I would just be like trying to overanalyze and be like, you shouldn't do this, but like let me tell you why you shouldn't. And I know you feel like this, but you shouldn't. And I promise it'll be okay if you let me go. I don't know. That's what I was
Just take
trying to
them
do.
first.
This
I
might
mean,
just start
what if-
talking with a killer. Like, hey,
Yeah.
what's that? What are you doing?
I'd be like, and I'm going to school. I'd be like, you know what? I'm in school. I hate it here. Just do it. That's how it would end it. Like, fine,
Basically.
fine.
I just
What if
see
you didn't
like,
have anyone to your left, though?
What?
What
Oh
if
my
you
God.
didn't have
Find
anyone
them.
to your left, though? What would you think? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I'd just stay put, you know, see who it is. Who's betraying me. Who is it? Probably be a stranger.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a divergent question. So, would you rather live in Dauntless, which was the brave, and Amity, which was the kind, and I can't even pronounce these anymore. The intelligent ones, okay, and Abnegation, the selfless, and Candor, the honest. Which one would you live in?
Dauntless.
I think
Period. I'd probably
I don't
die,
know.
but I'm here for it.
Same.
you. So,
It's all about the energy.
tie together. I love
Watch me
it.
have like 100 fears. We all be in the simulation, like, let's go.
What would probably happen is I would jump off of the building, and then like there would be no net, and I just like break my back or something.
I'll just pass
I
out
miss
of
it.
it.
I wouldn't even get on the train.
so embarrassing.
I'd be like,
Like,
"Wait, you're
seriously.
doing cardio? Oh no.
Yeah, but I would do Dauntless. I don't care if I'm gonna die. Like, if I'm ever gonna get to experience any of them, I just want it to be Dauntless. And then imagine like me, like us, us three, like join a group, and then we're just like the ones with the most fears, and they're just like they're the last ones. They're the first to go. Don't trust them with anything.
You're like, wow, they're traumatized.
A new record for the amount of fears. That would be so funny.
Oh my god.
Imagine.
Imagine if a purge happened, I'd be like, yeah, I'm digging myself a grave. Probably.
Yeah.
What can be McDonald's? What can I get you?
Please no.
I would
Please no.
no, yes. I would be like, you can get me large fries and a soda, please. Promise.
Please, I want some chicken nuggets.
You can get me a fixed ice cream machine.
I have to go. Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Oh my god, no,
Oh.
I want McDonald's.
What?
Now I want McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was reading about it in another book earlier. I don't know why. I was like, it's been so long.
I don't have
Shall we do one last print? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to dip because I'm gonna go eat.
It's okay. It's been so fun.
All right, bye.
Bye. How do you guys feel? We could leave it here if you want. What?
It's up to you guys. I'm down for one more if you guys are.
If you want.
I'm good with
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
Do one more.
Shall we do
Before I
like
try with this one.
20 minutes?
I'm good with anything.
Maybe. Okay.
Whatever
Let
you
me
want.
see. Okay.
Your world
Let's do
doesn't-
20. Let's do 20 minutes. Okay, that's sweet. Okay, how do you do?
I'm fine.
I'm so close to the end. I can just feel it.
Seriously?
I'm on 5:30. Like, I'm close. Not that close, but I'm close.
Yeah, the author of that book is flies. Like just start reading and it's done.
Do you want
I
it
read
to
like
be
20.
over? You read 20 pages?
Mhm.
I feel like I read less now. I don't know why. It is so intense. I keep
Yeah,
saying that, but
I'm reading this one
like this
fast.
part.
I already read it. Sorry. Not there.
No, of course. Go ahead.
Just that
well-
I'm reading Renegades really fast because I already read it. So I already know what's gonna happen. I totally forgot that one of the girls, her superpower is transforming into butterflies.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. It's like, no, there's one kid that can draw anything into existence, and then there's just her with her butterfly power.
She just can dissolve into butterflies and then come back and be her again. I'm like, what kind of superpower is that?
Is that actually useful?
It seems to stop the bad guy in the story. I don't know why. She just like magically appear as a butterfly behind him, and then he's like, "Oh, it's a butterfly."
What?
I don't get it. Sorry.
That is so weird.
Phobia. I love it.
If you could date a fictional character, which one would it be?
The problem is which one. Can I have a few of them?
I already know who yours is. Like, out of all of them, I think. Isn't it Azrael? Like,
Yeah.
isn't it Azrael?
Yes. Yeah. Or Gem.
Did I tell you I was crying about Jem for 5 minutes the other day because I just was so sad.
Oh no.
I don't know why. I was just like, I guess reading Chain of Iron just reminded me so much about him, and I just was crying because I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I let these books destroy me like that.
What about you, Nerea?
I was gonna say I don't have any fictional crushes, but then Mr. Darcy. Going classic.
Original.
Classic. But also, I won his library too, so that's important. That's a big part.
Even if you don't like him, like you get a library, like
Right.
it might be.
So if it doesn't work, you get his money and his library.
Exactly. And Pemberley. Like, just imagine reading at Pemberley at a different place every day. Amazing.
I love it.
Oh
my God.
But yeah, I don't think I have any other fictional crushes, but
I have way too many. So
It's a new one every book.
yeah. I could choose girls, honestly, too. Like, there's some badass female out there, too.
Yeah.
Yes. That's so good.
Yeah.
So I would always pick Will. I always pick Will, and I know some people are so tired of hearing about him, but he deserves the recognition. So he will be getting it. Always from me.
Nadia, you have to read Infernal Devices. I know you're going to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's from the right? I just.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're
doing.
Yeah.
I would say if you if you have to read one series from her, just read the Infernal Devices. Like, I think that.
Are you gonna read?
We're gonna read next month. I mean, in April, we're gonna read the first one in the Mortal Instruments Uh, so we'll see. I know it's not like the best series,
Yeah.
but I'm curious.
You're gonna laugh a lot.
So.
I feel like.
Don't take it
Even
too
if
seriously. You have to laugh out
no,
loud.
I'm totally
things.
I'm totally not taking it seriously at all. I said it was like, I feel like it's gonna be watching one of those Vampire Diaries episodes, like just all the drama, and maybe it's gonna be predictable, but like so fun. I don't know.
I don't know about the predictable part, but it's good.
What?
I don't know about the predictable, like, but the rest.
Nobody saw some of the storylines coming.
I have a pretty good review up also on YouTube. The same. You want to watch it after you read it? Because it was my first ever review at Super Pro.
It's like with spoilers.
The first part is without, and then there's a part where I'm like, the spoilers go away.
Okay.
I can't write good reviews of books I like, because it's just like all in capital letters, like just read it, because I can't put into words what this book did to me. But if I hate the book, I will give you a 5-page essay on why this was horrible. But if I love it, I can't explain.
Exactly. I'm like exactly the same. If I like a book, I'm just like 5 stars. This was amazing. Literally, I can't say anything else. It's just amazing. But then, even when no one cares, if I hate a book, I'm writing a Goodreads review for sure. I'm like, what is this? What is this?
It's like, I love
need you to know.
I hate it. Here's a list of everything I hate.
Yeah, I need you to know.
Yeah. Someone said standalone duologies, trilogies, or series.
I'm a standalone person because I can't commit. I love a good series, but it takes me literal years to get through it. So I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
I feel like duologies sometimes are like the perfect number, because the first one, like, it's short, you want more of the characters, but then the second book everything kind of wraps up nicely. So yeah. Also Fable.
But I would say that it depends on the genre, because if it's a romance book, I hate when there's a series, because I hate it. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Just finish it. Don't rush it. And then if it's a fantasy and I really like it, like, for example, the Six of Crows books, even though they're technically a duology, would I be opposed to a third, fourth, fifth book? No. So I feel like if it's a fantasy that I love a lot, I will read a billion books. I don't care.
Six of Crows.
I think there's going to be a third book. Yeah,
it's
getting a third book.
And I hate that all the favorite books from like 2014 are just now getting the series are just now being extended. Are you kidding? I barely remember half of Six of Crows, and from what I remember, I'm just heartbroken.
I don't remember it at all, and I haven't even read Crooked Kingdom, so I need to do that. But every time I'm like, I need to do that, I'm like, I need to reread Six of Crows first, and then I just don't. Yeah. That's my problem with the series. I mean, you read a book and you're done with it, but
maybe you can like read some like a review for the first one, and then you can just like read the next one, because that's what I did with the A Court of Silver Flame. Because I was like, there's no way if I ever do a reread of the series, I'm never reading A Court of Thorns and Roses again, because it just, well, let's spoiler, but I just don't want to. I don't like that world, so I was just like, I'm gonna read like reviews for it, and then I just read the reviews, so they gave you the plot, and then I just picked up A Court of Silver Flame, and honestly, it's perfect for me.
Yeah, I did that once with this series by Ransom Briggs. That's a Peculiar Children one. I thought it was fun.
I liked it, but the thing, what I hated was like the romance, because it felt really weird to me.
It was so weird. Oh my god, it is so weird. Like,
I know. So I just didn't keep reading because I just knew that like in each book the romance would be continued, and I was just like, this is so weird. I'm not here for
Yeah.
this. So I just
Yeah,
didn't.
it is weird. I was just ignoring that.
Right, but I hate it because like the world is so fascinating and the kids are so cool, but it's like the romance. What is going on? You could have picked anybody.
Yeah, it is creepy. Okay, we got another question. What is your favorite genre? What is your favorite genre?
I feel like right now it's thrillers. I always say fantasy because I do really enjoy reading fantasy, and it's like what I grown up reading. But right now, I'm sure I will read much more books if they were all thrillers. Like I'll probably read a book a day if it was thriller.
A thriller, yeah.
Because it reads like that, where fantasy you have to get into it, and then you have like 3 books in the series, and
It takes a lot of effort. I would say for me, it would be contemporaries, like hard-hitting contemporaries, because they're easier to read, and I get so invested in people's emotions. Oh, was that my connection?
yeah,
I should have cut it off.
yeah.
Sorry.
You're back.
What about you?
Bisma.
Okay. Well, I agree with Sophia. Like, it's really hard to get into fantasies, and I agree with you on contemporaries. Like, I told you, I was literally reading for 4 to 6 months straight contemporaries, like just romance novels, and I could not pick up anything else because I forgot what happened. I think I read like a lot of fantasy books one month, and I just burned out. And I was like, I cannot be invested in another world like that. So I think it's a mix between fantasy and romance because I just love those two. Like I'm down to read them whenever. But thrillers, I want to get into thrillers again. I miss them, but I haven't read a good one since I read Good Girl, Bad Blood or something. Is that the second book of the series?
Yeah, good
I
girl.
have not read another
Yeah.
good thriller. I need something that's fast paced like that, and it's so cool, like so interesting. I need something like that to read a thriller.
Yeah, saying, but probably for May, I'm planning to do like a whole month of thrillers reading, in case someone wants to join. But yeah, I want to like the whole TBR, only thrillers and mystery thrillers and stuff. So yeah.
Maybe if they're way, but I don't think that's for me. So, what's your favorite thriller? I love Taylor Swift. Amazing.
With the Queen.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I haven't read many.
Yeah, I literally only read that I've liked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a siren?
Oh yeah, that's me. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay.
New York City is constantly.
It's fine. It's fine.
I thought it was me. Whoa! It sounds like it's here.
It's here. It's so annoying, and I can't. Like, what am I supposed to be like? Stop saving people.
Can you shut up? Thank you for coming on the YouTube Live.
No, so many times. I'm trying to film. Stop saving people.
That's so funny. So thrillers. I didn't read The Silent Patient, but everyone says it's really, really good. I'm gonna read it this month. I do have heard like podcast about it, like true crime podcast that said it's really good. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Truly Devious.
Truly Devious. Oh, so good. I need to finish it.
Yeah, I've only read the first one, and I heard
that's more like mystery, right?
Yeah.
It's like mystery, dark academia thing. So, yeah.
Dark academia, like it's about a girl. It's about a girl who like wants to go to this university, and long ago the owner, his wife and daughter went missing, so she wants to go to the school to help solve the murder. And while she's there, like years later, like mysterious things start to happen again that are connected to the murders, and it's so good. I'm just worried because it's the last one, and I was watching Emma Books' video, and she was like, "I didn't really love it as much," and now I'm just like, if I don't get a good conclusion, I'm gonna be so upset.
The first one was really, really good.
But
I
am I
really
the
want to
only
read
one
that. I
that
feel like
like?
that one I would really enjoy.
Yeah, I think
Sorry?
you will enjoy it. A lot of people enjoyed it. But I think, am I the only one that, like, I'm just scared to read adult thrillers because I don't know why. For some reason, it's harder for me to connect to them. Because, like, I don't know. Like,
Oh no,
I
because
just don't.
I feel like
I
you
just
should
feel
go.
like,
Yeah, go. No, no.
yeah, no, go ahead. No. Go ahead.
It's like,
I'm always interrupting. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm just saying that if you read, like, for me it's different because of from like young adult thrillers. I feel like, I don't know, I get this TV show vibe, like high school kind of thing.
Yeah.
But when I'm reading
I love that one.
adult thriller, it's more like watching a movie. It's literally like reading a movie. So I think my head is used to it. So I will go just into the book thinking like, I'm gonna watch a thriller movie, like a mystery movie thingy, and you should be fine.
okay.
I
feel like I read
agree,
more adult.
but I don't enjoy thriller movies, so that's my issue. Because
I
they're
love it.
so dark and depressing. Like, they're literally always so depressing. While YA thrillers are like teenage drama. I'm here for it. I don't know. Bisma?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You stop there for a minute.
No, I'm still here. You can't get rid of me that.
I just don't like thrillers that mess up with your mind. Like when you have an unreliable narrator, I hate that because you don't know if what's happening is true or not. It's just mind-boggling. Like, what am I reading?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm worried to read like The Silent Patient because I'm just like worried that like I'm gonna be so confused and I'm gonna finish it and then I'm gonna have to look up the meaning of what just happened.
And it has a narrator that you cannot really trust. So yeah.
That was The Woman in the Window for me. It was 500 pages of her not being. Thank you, right?
No, I liked it, but it was like.
You liked it.
Yes,
oh my god, it was so annoying. The girl, like,
I mean,
she didn't even know anything
that I read, and I didn't like it. Like, I no longer saying that. It was so like, what? What?
I thought it was so predictable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have you guys read? I didn't read it. I think I watched. Oh no, I did read it. Did you guys read The Girl on the Train or something? It was really popular.
I haven't read it.
So long ago. I despised that book. I hated the book so much. It was so bad. Like and this is why I had trust issues with adult thrillers is because of that book. Like what happened in that book? What was happening? Like I don't know if I never watched the movie, but I read the book. But because of the book, I just like I'm never watching the movie. I hate it so much because it had the things of like the main character was very unreliable, but then also like just everybody in the book was so problematic, which is the point of it. But I just could not. Like there was, how like even when the characters are problematic, you kind of root for them. I did not feel that while I was reading the book. I was just like, you guys are all horrible people. What is happening?
No.
I was so confused.
I have the same like feeling with adult thrillers in general. Like people are so not even morally gray; they're just straight up horrible people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you watched Gone Girl or read the book?
No.
Oh, what is that one?
Okay, the Gone Girl is like about a wife that disappears, and then the man, like her husband, is looking for her.
They're all wise. Why are they so?
Yeah.
Wait.
With,
If you haven't watched that movie, either read the book. I haven't read the book, but the movie is amazing. It's so good.
Let me look it up.
I think they might have watched it.
with things like this, I always think the husband did it because in most cases it is the husband.
Bisma, watch the movie.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on my list.
It looks depressing.
I know.
It's really interesting. It's really long though, so I watch it always in 2 parts. Like
The movie incredible. I thought the book was just okay.
it's so good. Like I just can't. I go watch it. I think it's on Netflix.
I feel like that one thriller movie that I enjoy was Dystopia. I have watched it like over and over and over. It is such a fun thriller movie. Have you watched it?
I don't think so. That's the thing. I watch pretty much Spanish thrillers because they're really good.
Wait, have you guys seen what is it called? Money Heist? Have you guys seen Money Heist?
Ooh,
It has nothing to do with thriller.
Familiar. Wait a second. Let me Google it.
It's called Money Heist.
Oh,
it's so good. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Have you guys seen it?
Watched it. That was
love.
Right? Yeah.
Have you watched
it yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, you need to watch. Both of you should watch.
Sofia, it's La Casa de Papel. You know?
What?
Yeah.
La Casa de Papel.
Oh my god, yes, I watched it, of course. was cutting and I didn't really hear the title. It's so good.
There's like a little echo. But oh my god, did you love it? I loved it so much. I
did like the first season better than the second or the third one.
I can't hear you. It's fixed.
Yeah, but the first and the second one kind of came out at the same time. So it's just like here in Spain, at least me, I call it like one season, the first and the second one. And then the third was the one that came out later. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I like the first 2 seasons, but it's so good. It's so good.
It's so good. I'm waiting for the next one. It's gonna be even better. I'm so excited. I hate rewatching things, but I'm so tempted to rewatch again because I loved every second of that show. I was so shocked. And I feel like Money Heist, like heists in banks have been done so many times in books, movies, so many times. But the way that they did it was so unique. I was just sitting there like, you guys, what? I hate Money Heist shows or movies because they're so predictable. And I'm just like, well, this would never happen in real life. But this show, I was like, wait, this could actually happen in real life.
The thing that happened with that show for me is like Nerea will understand. Like money, like that type of heist, we always see it in like American movies. So see our policemen like that we made fun of.
It is weird.
Like trading with the people inside the bank. I was laughing because I couldn't like picture it. Our national police. Because normally it's just like these American movies, like the SWAT team.
The SWAT and the FBI. Yeah.
But yeah, there's in the second season, there's the redhead lady, the one that's pregnant. I love her. I love her.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, you should.
I like Tokyo.
That's worth it.
I like Tokyo, but she's so twisted in like a way that I'm just like, oh, like sometimes I'm just gonna like grab her and shake her, like, please stop. I love her though.
Mm-hmm.
Someone says, does someone of you speak Spanish? We're both Spanish up here. So. And then the same person asked what you're all reading. I don't think we're going to be experience, but I'm reading
Silver Flame. I love every book that we're reading right now. They're all amazing.
I really needed like superhero thing. Like I'm.
I really want to read that series because of it. It sounds so good. I don't
But like
think I've
I
ever.
love it because the superheroes are like cheesy. Like when they describe their costumes, they are like, there's one girl that is called Queen Bee, and she's literally wearing a striped dress. It's so bad.
But
Amazing.
I love it. I think it's hilarious because it's like a I don't know, just like making fun of the heroes. And then
Yeah.
the villains, you're just like rooting for them, kind of, but you're like not rooting for them. It's so complicated. I love it. I love like
The
the way
names.
that like the Marissa. Yes. Oh my god. Their names.
Like the lady I was talking about that becomes Butterfly, her superhero name is Monarch. Like, come on. Don't you have a more impressive name?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hello again. Hot chocolate.
Hot here. It's getting hot here, so I am not in the mood. I'm in the mood for some iced coffee, like a really cold smoothie. I'm just in the mood for those.
Not cold enough, like not hot enough for me for that. You too? Where are we from? We're from Spain.
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
Ooh, yuck. Oh my god, no. The fact that
Can we
I
talk
beat
about
last year and I didn't know you, it's a crime.
that is a crime because when is the world gonna let anybody come like travel again? I
Yeah.
don't know.
I went like right before the pandemic hit.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Perfect timing.
We could have had a meet cute, but we didn't.
We saw you on the street and we were like crossing, like movie. Like, they don't know each other yet, but they will meet. And
Very romantic.
I love you. Oh my god.
Anyways, should we wrap it up? I'm just genuinely so tired.
I know my body hurts from sitting.
It's 11:30. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think I can read anymore or think. I don't know why it's not that late for me, but
Yeah, I read so much of A Court of Silver Flames that I just like need to not read anymore right now. My brain is too full that I'm not comprehending properly.
yeah. Anyways, so wrap it up. Thank you for being here. By the way, for everyone's watching, the information is down below to your channels and Instagrams.
This was so much fun. Like honestly, this is my favorite one we've ever done.
Thank you. It was a bit chaotic.
I love this little group that we have going on. For
Yeah,
the reading.
It is so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hopefully the next time we do this, I'm done with this, so I don't have the same book again. People are like, this girl takes 5 weeks to read books. I would be like, I promise.
I did like read this for like 7 or 8. I'm not even sure.
No, but I get it. I get why. Stranger's Rumor takes a lot out of you to read it.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for coming, guys.
Thank you for inviting us.
Love you.
So much fun. Bye. So cute. I'm so sad. But we have to go. We're tired. Bye.
Bye.